Hello, everybody. You're hopping on. Doing well. Hello, Shaffy. I think we're live. We are. All right. This was
Pit lane
the one
speed limit
track
is 60
that
kilometers per
I've
hour.
been here before, so I wasn't too worried about it. But it was the one track I did not actually test before putting on the schedule, so I don't have any laps whatsoever in this one. So yeah,
Pit
I
exit's
got to
clear.
get my braking points in this car and the shifting and then all of that together for myself.
Yellow flag, watch out.
I think I've learned that old tires are very... Hold on. Okay, my microphone's swinging all over the place. I got that. Old tires very dangerous. So I gotta let them get heated up. Why don't you? Tires very dangerous. What's going on here, microphone? Better. It hasn't been swung around to where I set up my wheel in a hot minute, so it's a little confused, I guess. There we go. All right, here we go. Hello, Firestone. Hello, Shaffy. Hello, Jakenstein. So yeah, I need to get practicing real bad. And then while I'm doing that, if you would so kindly assist me in making sure the sound levels and everything are all good.
Pit exit's clear.
How we doing so far? Any complaints with the car and so on, or?
I'm having trouble with trading paint. Everyone can see my paint job, but I can't see anybody else's paint job.
Huh. That's weird. I'm sure someone's already suggested the whole check the custom numbers box or whatever.
Yep. I verified. I went in and verified it, so it's all correct.
There's a car behind, stay inside
So
the
you
line.
see Shy Nick, you can't use your mic.
Yeah, so basically when this I gotta get into race mode. Stop thinking about things. Basically when I start off, the cold tires are gonna be a little rough, but
The
then we'll
track
get
temperature's
heated up,
decreasing. It's
and
now
this thing
96
actually
Fahrenheit.
starts to stick pretty good. But I haven't taken this specific car to this track before, to be honest, so I gotta really start throwing down some laps here and practice and getting myself here so I don't embarrass myself.
Already restarted trading paints, right?
Yeah, I've rebooted my computer. I even did that little, when Trade Paints loads up, that little square box, you know, where you check mark, where it automatically
And
loads
again,
up upon start
let me
on
know about the
PC.
sound.
Did all that.
Make sure I'm not
Uninstall,
getting
uninstall.
overpowered by the engine or
You know
whatever.
what? Now it pops in.
Let's go.
God, that took a long time.
The question, Rick, do you have did you upload it to the custom number?
Oh, it did not want to turn there.
Because I'm seeing two numbers on your car.
Is there another option?
On the right side, there's custom number to upload it to.
Hang on a second. Say that again.
On the right side, when you upload your paints, there's like two options. On the right is the custom number upload. That's what this is for.
Yeah, but isn't that for Trade Paints Pro?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Car right.
If you're having
Clear
a problem,
right.
Alex, I think you have an option you need to change in your iRacing.
Okay. I think it's, if he doesn't have Pro, it'll show up 2 paints first. Okay. Yeah, not a big deal.
B12.
I had that same problem during the Legend series. I saw 2 numbers on certain cars, and I think that there's some option in iRacing that I had to change. Let me look.
Yeah, Reno's settings should be fine. It's just that Rick put it on the SimStamp one, so it's putting a number on top of another number. It's not anything Reno has wrong.
But that sim one is the only option there was. But that sim one was the only option to put it on.
Yeah, we know, Rick. We went over. It's just because you don't have Trading Paints Pro.
Yeah, I forgot that was Trading Paints Pro thing. I can make you one without the number on it, I suppose.
Well, if that's the case, then everybody would be seeing double then, right? Whoever does not have the Pro?
No, it's just
Yellow
we can
flag.
talk about it off after the race. We'll fix it
That
after the
lap
race.
time was 107.1.
God bless!
Yeah, I mean, it looks fine either way, so not a big deal.
I just want to be past that conversation already. I just want to concentrate on my practice.
B12.
I'm seeing crew chief is a little loud. All right, adjust that. I'm getting a little bit more familiar with the track here. I adjusted my field of view, and I don't think I like it. I think I need to move up a little bit, a little too far back. Oh my goodness! I need to remember to slow down.
Watch the track limits, please, Robert.
I learned the hotkey for moving up my field of view, which has been very helpful. And these things love to slide around. This is going to be so much fun once everyone kind of gets used to them. I just want to be respectable this first race. I've, again, other than some testing laps for finding out the schedule, I haven't done much racing since the end of the last OCRP season. So it's been a hot minute. I always do that to myself where I take long gaps and then I jump right into league racing and I'm behind the 8-ball. So we might be starting off a little slow, but I think throughout the race we'll get going. Again, at 9 p.m. Eastern is when qualifying will run. We have a 1-lap qualifying. And then right after that's all done, there'll be just a few words of instructions and the race will begin. It's a 40-minute race. And
That's your quickest lap in this session.
downshift a little too quick. Basically, a lot of the races, this one's going to be a little
Yellow
earlier.
flag, caution.
So I don't think this one's going to get into the full night, but it's going to start to get dark. But a lot of the races this season will go into the nights. So we're going to start seeing the headlights turn on. It's going to look real cool. Got to upshift, man. What am I doing? Watkins, this one I think only goes like right up to sunset. Oh man, I always overshoot that one. But 9 laps, huh?
Kyle, you gotta stop bullying me. I can only heel toe so fast.
This one only goes right up to sunset. I figured I don't want to go into the night on the first race when everyone's just kind of getting to know each other again. So the next race, I think the next one's Watkins Glen, if I'm remembering correctly. And that one's actually going to be like going into the night, the last 15 minutes of the race. We're going to be basically racing in the pitch black with headlights because there's no lights at Watkins Glen. So that'll be interesting.
I gotta put the training wheels on so I can compete with you.
And then the other night races will have some form of lighting. Some of the places will be a little a little lit, and like the middle of the track might not have as much light, so you'll still see a lot of the headlight action. But yeah, I just thought it was a little unique spin on it. So there we go. Haven't been able to look too much at the chat, so I hope everyone's doing well. Will Beardo get a top 10? I hope so. I don't know. Honestly, couldn't tell you. I'm not feeling too quick at the moment. I'll learn, though. I'll learn. I'm already getting a little better as we go.
Alright, I should
Okay, Robert, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Yellow flag.
Oh, I went in a little too hot. Oh, not down the one. What am I doing? They sound so cool, though. I mean, it just sounds awesome. Total opposite of the B Legend series and the little Legend cars. Oh, got a little tail happy. Maybe get some draft. I'm running E12 at the moment. I'm going to try to be a little more competitive than I was the last time I ran one of our BRC seasons. I was very much not competitive in the I upshifted too high in the B Legends series over the summer. I just had no practice, nothing. I think I was having just more fun putting the league on, and that was taking up all the extra time I had. But hopefully I can at least get a little bit of practice in for these races, and more than what I'm doing here for this first race. Not off to a great start. I want to try to finish mid-pack. No, I know I have it in me. We did have pace at one point on iRacing, not like winning pace, but we were halfway decent. It can come back. Computer does good with no lights. That's right. I would put that pointing the head thinking meme at the moment, but I'm a little bit preoccupied. No lights? Fast cars can't run fast. A lot of the drivers you'll recognize from our first BRC season in the Legend cars. We did have one new addition, John Borst, who actually runs a pretty good league himself, the Pro Series. He's I don't know if he's going to get to every race. I think he has some other schedule conflicts, but he's going to be at some of them at least, and he's here tonight, so that's cool. We got 13 cars last I saw, which is really awesome. I wasn't sure if we were going to get 10 tonight. I thought a few people weren't going to make it. That's fantastic for the first race. And I hope everyone's hearing me. Yeah, it looks like we're all good over there.
Yellow flag.
Man, as I'm getting more laps in, this is like a lot more comfortable and fun. Oh boy.
That's your best lap in the session. You're currently 2.0 off the pace. Your lap time was 103.8.
All right, so we have about 20 more minutes of practice, which I'm thankful for. Thank you everybody who came on early on the stream. I figured I might as well just stream practice. Oh, I botched that. I didn't slow down and downshift or whatever. Oh, music started playing for a second. I need to clean up that first turn immensely. I don't think I need the downshift to 2 here. I think we can stay in 3. See if we can get some draft off of Cyrus here. At some point when I get out of the car, we'll also take a look at the schemes. Oh, I overshot it again. Take a look at the schemes. I don't need to go down to 2 in that turn either. I needed to get that in my head. Stop going down to 2 in that final turn. You're just
That
supposed
lap was
to roll
at
through it.
103.8.
Hit the curb and roll through it. There we go. That was much better. Look how much more time we gained coming out of that turn.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Maybe I do need to go down to 2 just for a split second there. Yeah, we're nailing that turn at least. Oh, that was a good one. The car sounds so cool. Much better. Much better.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. That puts you 1.6 off the pace. You've just done a 103.4.
We probably could get down to second gear coming out of that turn. I overshot.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
My bad, Reboletta. I was trying to go for some side-by-side. When I went off track, I was like,
Oh, good. Would have been a good sketch into that turn.
gosh darn it, man. All right, I'm just going to take this as an opportunity to hit the pits and just check our tire wear and so on. So how many laps am I in? 13. And I think we have about 20 laps of fuel left. So that would be 32 laps. So we are going to have a pit stop. We are going to have a pit stop. Interesting.
Activate limiter. Box in 4, 3,
Oh, no limiter
2,
in there, huh?
1. Box now.
I don't think I have a limiter thing. I gotta go set that. All right, so 91 on the left. See how long this takes actually to get these tires changed. Not worth it. Not worth it. Still filling up. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, well, actually, that's only 13 laps, and we're probably going to hit... Only 40-minute race. What did I say? 32? Oh, fuel's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It might be, like, right up to the end. Maybe I should have limited it a little bit more. I'm not sure. All right, let me adjust what... Turn spotter down. Did you think the overlays looked good and everything? We're all good? Let me see if I missed saying hi to anybody. Hello, Private Practical. We're doing well. Hello, Blue Numbers. Widows up in the race. Hello, Kathleen. Daffy and Jakenstein. Andrew, hope you're doing well. Hello, DJ. DJ's in the race tonight. Here's our lineup, 13 drivers. Really cool. See everybody come out for the opening race. Let's see some of these paint schemes while we're at it, too. There's the 77, that's Carpenter. It looks so sick, especially with the purple Twitter. That's awesome. Anybody who had a social channel would put them on the cars. Then we have, this is Reno, the 22. This one looked so cool. Ewing in the 15. Champion from the first season. Overall champion. We had a champion and 2 title winners for the oval and road. And I put champion on the back part of his roof. Right there. Maybe it kind of blends in on the yellow car. This is Nick Gould, our Canadian emissary.
All right, Robert.
On the 14.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Oh, look at those gold tires. That's a nice touch. This is Kyle C. You know him in the chat as Kyle C707, racing in the 24. We got DJ Underwood. Said hi in chat earlier in the 66. This is Rick Evans in the all gray, like different levels of gray at least, in the 70. And there's Robledo in the pink and blue in the 25. There's us in the black and bearded blue. I like it. There's Clayton Cyrus in the 05, yellow and orange. There's Orendorf in the orange 20. Kind of going for that Home Depot vibe. Looks really good, though. I love the orange and white on this car. And then I think we're Essery, who's another one of the title winners from the first season. I think it was the Road. Who won the Road title, if I remember correctly. Oh. What the? What is... Alrighty. There we go.
Rolling start or standing start?
I went with rolling start just because it sounded fun. I know we did standing starts in the Summer B Legends series, but I don't know. It just sounded like it'd be pretty intense to do rolling starts in here.
Yeah, I think rolling start suits these cars better.
All right, so where are we? We did last, yeah. All right, so I should get back out there. Hopefully all the sound is good, the sound levels and so on. Let me, actually I can check this right now. Just get in here and then look at the sound levels while I'm talking. Put my voice up just a little bit. Not too low, right? Like, I feel like sometimes I watch back the videos and I can't hear the car at all. But I definitely don't want to drown out my voice either. I'll put it midway. Hello, Kyle. Yeah, I'm pretty... I wasn't sure about the cars at first, but happy with how it turned out in the end. Seeing them all on track is real nice. The... Looking at my announcements, so we're gonna have bonus points as well. So 1 point for a lap led, point for qualifying pole, one point for fast lap, and 1 point for most laps led. So if you stick out there like during a pit cycle and you get a lap led, you get yourself a point. It could end up being a little cheap here and there, but it gives some of the guys in the midfield a chance at an extra point too. All right, I am going to get back out there. I'm a little unsure about the fuel strategy thing. Flash tires, I mean, what, we did 13 laps and tires, the left front was 91%, but that's also me, like I was kind of blowing through corners and so on, so We'll see.
Your pit exit looks clear.
Old tires. I'm like holding myself back from getting on the microphone. Oh, cold tires, man. What are you doing? Can't drive like you don't have cold tires. Doesn't work that way. Water cycling device. Unfortunately, no. I do have to remember to get a swig of water before
Okay,
I
Robert. 10 minutes to go. That's 10
strap in
minutes
for the
left.
race. Trying to adjust this microphone now. I always hit it and then I don't like where it's at. That's all I can think about then, because it's like something you can't take care of if your hands are full, like an inch or something. All I can concentrate on. This mic is not in the right place, bothering me. Feel uneven. Hamster, not water. Oh boy,
That's last.
that's last. All right, let's try to throw down a lap here. Our tire's gonna be warmed up on the next lap. Do this one more to get used to the turns, and then try to really concentrate. We'll see. And the track's also gonna change because it's gonna get dark out and start to cool off, I think, so. We're in a nice window. I don't have any draft. I'm sure that's how some of the pace is also being. These cars are very drafty. These long straightaways are going to be, people might get some runs. Nice. Go. Slow down too early. Slow down too early. I messed up that lap already. Gosh, freaking darn it.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
There's like a fine line between just absolutely parking the bus through there and getting a, hey Nick, gonna be a good night. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. Oh, I missed that turn. Gosh. Okay, we'll have a good lap this time. Bye. Yeah, I'm getting in these cars and like once their tires warm up and stuff, oh, they're so much fun. Good luck tonight to you as well if you're still watching. So happy we have a full field. There are 14 drivers signed up and 13 are here. Only one didn't show up because they have a hardware issue. Like, they literally can't. That's awesome. This is so much fun to drive. I don't know if I'm going to be fast. Obviously, I'm not because I'm in last in practice right now, but they're fun to get around the track at least. Ah, I shift earlier than that.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. P12. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Nice. We got out of last. Last place. I feel like I'm watching semi-pro. Fourth place. Second gear is not the gear for that. I don't know why I keep doing it. Gotta take care of that left front, man. I'm like burning that thing down. Grinding it like cheese.
You're now 1.5 seconds off the leader's pace. That was 103.3.
Stay on it.
Okay, Robert. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Stay on it. Settle down that whole part right there. Broke a little too early. We should get a halfway decent exit here. Now we're still behind on time. Oh, I overshot that big time. Went way wide there. Gotta get right down to the curb.
You're now 1.7 off the leader's pace. Your lap time was at 103.5.
There we go. That's good. Good start. Oh, look at all that time we got. There's a few turns on the infield section that I just don't... I don't fully have it. Oh, man. Oh, the tail. Stop swinging. Try to keep my foot in it. Clicked in the sim. Oh, I am. Okay. There we go. What do we had 94 in the... How much was that stint? Oh, boy. We were really grinding down. 94 on the left front. 97 on the right front. 96 on the left rear. 98 on the right rear. So... just in those few laps, I mean, we had a lot more pace during that. That's probably why. I think we might be changing tires. Fuel, I don't know. It depends. Depends on how far the fuel window goes. I'm thinking I might play off of everybody else because I don't know if we might be able to get to the end. It's about just over a minute a lap. It's a 40-minute race. And fuel is like... here. Forget, I gotta set my, never set a pit limiter.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 92 Fahrenheit.
Pit limiter? Black box.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Well, that's all the practice we get. Hopefully we learn more in the race. Where the heck is the pit limiter? A. Alright, I made it the start button. So hopefully that doesn't conflict with anything. Button 7. Yeah, all right. So it was the next channel one. So I'm just gonna. I shouldn't have to switch channels anyway. Oh boy, here we go. A drink of water.
Checkered flags out, P12. That's the end of the session, P12.
All right, so we weren't last, but we're towards the end of the. We'll be battling at the caboose. All right, good luck on qualifying. Just be done by the 5-minute mark, and then just a few words, and we'll advance to the grid. Okay.
P-Tech 6 clear, don't cross the white line. Okay, Robert, we've got 1 laps to get the job done, mate.
Get these tires warmed up a little. Man, the hot lap qualifying on because you only get 1 out lap to get them warmed up. It's not really ideal. It's gonna be tough. I feel like we might have a few off tracks that could shake up the starting grid here. Boy. All right, concentrate. No incidents. Just get a time. Get up to the mid pack on the grid. Oh no. Well, somehow I didn't get an incident. Well, that throws out our qualifying time. That's the cold tires, man. That is tough. Maybe I should have made it 2 laps. With the road courses, some of them are so freaking long. I guess I could make some of them 2, some of them 1. I just thought that would be confusing. Or we could have open qualifying. That would have been kind of interesting. This is just a garbage lap. Yeah, it's okay, though. Honestly, there could possibly be some chaos off the start, and if we're not in the front, then I don't know if I want to be in the beehive anyway, so we'll see. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but it is what it is.
You've just done a 110.3.
There might be a few who got incident points or had issues themselves. Entries, everybody is done. All right, I see checker flag, so I think everyone's done then, correct?
Yes, I would think so, sir.
I somehow spun and didn't get an incident point, so that's my only explanation for that 110. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. I didn't know we were going to get this many on opening night, so that's really cool. 13 of the 14 that signed up. So awesome. Thank you. Just a reminder heading in, because it's been a minute, we're doing bonus points this season, so you get 1 point for a lap led. Qualifying pole, which congratulations to Nick Gold and the 14, our Canadian emissary, getting the extra point. We got 1 point for a fast lap in the race and 1 point for most laps led. And then obviously 25 points down from first on back. Otherwise, just these cars are big, they're heavy, they slide around. Should be a lot of fun to race. There's going to be some side-to-side racing. They can take a little contact, just obviously part of the BRC motto is just caring about other people's races. So have fun racing, but just, always keep everybody in regard and on their invested time as well. But we all know each other. We all have fun with each other, so I'm not too worried about it. But if we have any questions, let me know. This race, it should mostly, for the most part, be in the day. I think we've run right up to before sunset, so it might start to get a little dark by race ends, but we should be in daylight for the most part. Other than that, keep an eye on the fuel situation. I set it at 75%. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to do to us here. So, yeah. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll advance.
Is there a button you need to push to turn on your headlights?
My assumption is during all of my testing run, people can correct me if I'm wrong, because I have not done too much night racing. They all turned on automatically for me every time I tested. I don't know if that's just practice mode or if that's also happens in the race, right?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, thank you very much. Good question, because I obviously didn't know for sure. The only other thing I didn't mention yet, also, you get 1 fast repair in the pits and 1 set of tires. So that's there if you need them. But otherwise, we'll have a rolling start and we'll advance the grid. Oh, and also black flags, anything like, just even if it feels cheap, anything in the pits in terms of speeding and all that, just the normal black and white, I'm not going to be clearing. But if something real goofy happens, just try to keep calm and key up and just let us know what's happening. I'll try to clear something that's just absolutely goofy, but hopefully we don't run into anything like that. You can only change grid timing during a race session. What? Wait, what's the advance then? It's been a minute. Is it exclamation point grid start? I thought advanced us.
Advance.
Oh, it's just advanced. Okay, thank you.
Or you just right
That's the end of the session.
B11. You can find it there.
Whenever I did those AI races, for some reason I always wrote grid start. I guess it's something different.
Grid start lets you change the amount of time that the grid will sit for if you put a number in it.
Oh, got you. Thank you. All right, chat. Thank you very much. I'm sorry you couldn't make it tonight, Mitchell. That would have been awesome having the full field here. But we'll see you next time. You'll get the drop week, so you're not out of it.
P11, 40 minutes. Follow car number 70. All right, Robert, get ready. Go.
It was a little awkward. I was not on. I thought we were going around a lap.
On your left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Still clear left.
Still clear left. Oh
Car
man,
left.
the braking.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Oh, we're stuck.
Left side.
A little bit chaotic here.
Clear left.
Some high traffic. Ewing backed out a little bit, so we got a little bit of space to decide for ourselves. Oh, that car wanted to swing so bad under braking.
Incident in turn 8.
Oh
You
no,
think it
the
might be
pole
golden.
sitter.
Car still there.
Pole sitter goes around.
Hold your clear left.
I think there's a few back there who might be playing the fuel game. I wonder if Ewing and Estrie, because they're pretty freaking good. Unless they got an incident or something during qualifying and messed up.
Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
He's faster than me, so I'm just gonna give that up. We'll see if we can follow him through. Oh boy. Oh, that messed me up big time going around to that turn. All right, let's get back in focus.
We think P5 has binned it in turn 6.
Oh boy.
Yellow flag.
That's Cyrus. We're getting our feet under us. These are a handful, man. Until those tires get warmed up, holy jamoli. A lot of fun, though.
Okay, Robert. The next car is Evans. P9. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
I don't know if I want to go down the 2 there or not. Kind of swings the car out. I don't know if it's necessary, really. I'm fighting somebody off. Oh, I gotta be careful getting up on bumpers. Parking the bus in an accordion effect. That in front of us. We got Robledo battling with Ewing. Once my braking zone gets messed up, I get like in trouble. Oh, hang on to it.
Left side, clear left.
And Rick's around. I don't know if he hit the wall or not. Hopefully he didn't get any damage from that. That stinks. He was doing good. I think we're up to P8.
New fastest lap for Schlevel, 101.6.
Oh man.
P8. That lap time was 103.8.
Everyone has such a different style going through that turn. It's always just so awkward. Like when you get a new person in front of you and it's just so different. And I have trouble recovering from that turn when I get off my groove there.
Car
Oh,
left.
he's got the outside. That makes me
He's still there.
nervous.
Clear left.
Whoa, that was tough. That was tough.
Time
Run.
to get defensive, mate.
Run away, run away. Oh, he's gonna have a run there. We're gonna
On your
get,
right.
we're gonna
Clear
get,
right.
we're gonna get a few
On your
past.
right.
I'm gonna give him some
Hold your line.
space
Still there.
and drag race
Still
down the
there.
straightaway. He's gonna have the inside line. We might get a
He's
few
still
past
there.
us here. We have to give up some
He's
spots.
still there. Still there. Still there.
Should have went down to second.
He's still there. Clear right.
Wow. Oh, and then I overshot it.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
Now you're
Clear
good.
right.
You're good. Good racing.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
You could have had that. Dang it.
Right side's clear.
I don't know how much damage we got. It might have messed up our tail. Not sure. We'll find out. I think we're good. There we go. We're a little slow. I'm a little nervous
Still
that it
there.
messed up our tail, but I don't know.
Still there.
I think we also just need to recover.
Hold your line. Right side's clear. P11.
Dang, man. I'm not worried about it. People are going to make mistakes. We'll get some spots back. Nice recovery from Rick. Nick's back up to 7th. Man, we were doing so good too. We were going too wide for a while. Like, that was such a good race for a little bit. And then
Left
I think I
side.
parked the bus a little too much. That's
He's
probably
still
what
there.
happened there.
Clear left. The next car
Should've
is
gone down to
Reno.
second.
There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Schlevel.
It's so hard to get these things around that turn, man. That is one of the worst turns for this car on the track. Oh, hang on to it. You can see just how much everybody's fighting these things. It's so fun. Everybody's swinging around, hiding all over the place. It's like
Car
a
left.
sportier version of a stock car,
Hold your line.
NASCAR stock car. They're so heavy.
Still there.
Oh boy, I'm not sure about this
He's
one.
still there. Hold your
For
line.
the benefit of both of us. Oh, I backed out a
There's
little
an
bit.
incident turn 9. It looks like
We both backed
Schlevel.
out.
Still there. Still there.
Try not to go wide.
Still there. He's still there.
Try now, break them.
Hold your line.
Down to 2nd.
Hold clear left.
Turn the car.
B9. That
Alright,
was
we got
at
past him.
103.8.
That was good racing there, Reno. Wonder how much damage we got. I got a moment. It's only a
Okay, Robert,
1X.
Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth.
Only a
No
1X.
mistakes.
So, and he hasn't said anything about it. I think he would say something about it. I'll see in the replay, the wing's gone. Alright. Let's go.
Your last lap time was at 103.6. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
P9. Top 10. So slow
gap
through
to
there.
Evans ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds.
Oh, Cyrus is on the attack. He's gonna have our draft. Bit of an overdrive into that turn. We had a good exit. Parked it a little too much there, I think. I'm just trying to find my way through that turn. I never figured it out in practice.
We think P3's gone off in turn 8.
Oh boy. Yeah, and he just drafts right back up to me on the straightaway. You know what I forgot to do for the timed race? I usually put a clock up my side screen. I didn't do it. That's unfortunate. I'm getting sidetracked here, and I just missed that turn. I'm going to lose a
On your
spot
left.
because of it.
He's still there. Clear left.
Not used to wrecking. I'll just try to get back from him. I backed out.
Come on, Robert. Don't panic. We'll get him back. There's an incident in turn 8. We think it might be Golder.
Oh no, that's the second time. Pole sitter. Having some trouble. Now we got some drafts. See if we can take advantage. Going around the outside.
P10. Car left. Still there. Still there.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
I gave him space. He backed out a little, I think.
Still there.
There we
Clear
go.
Left.
Woo. Woo. Oh my goodness. That was some good stuff. We both gave each other a little respect at different points in that battle. We both pulled out at certain points just to live another day. That was fun. I don't want to clog up the radio and just constantly say good racing, but I'll have to try to remember to give shout-outs afterwards. So that was cool. That was so fun. At the P9. Oh my goodness, this race. We're not even fighting for the lead. Like almost out of breath.
Stay calm. Keep it smooth. P9. The gap behind is now 0.8. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes. You're quicker than you entering turn 4.
Oh, I mean, this, no matter what happens so far with this car, I've just been, this has made me definitely think we made the right choice for this season. This is a blast.
Looks like P4 has gone off in turn 1. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
Is there a shut up button for this spotter here? I don't need to know my sectors. I barely get around the track breaking it down by sector. Oh, got a little loose. Oh, Cyrus is going to see that. He takes advantage. Nice run there.
Clear left.
I'll give him the space if he wants it. Still had the inside for this. He didn't go for it. He backed out.
The gap to
I think I gave him the space. I stayed to the right.
It's now 2.0 seconds.
Almost got me. And you'll remember this as the time you almost caught. Wish I could figure that turn out. It's killing me. Oh no, we missed the turn. Not good. Not good. I got too aggressive. He's got to run. Drag racing. All right. Stay out in front. Oh no. Oh.
Car right.
Oh,
Clear
ho, ho,
right.
ho. Got a little touch of the dirt there.
Don't
We didn't
panic.
get an incident, but we got a little touch of the dirt.
10th position.
Anyway, let's get our concentration back here. I'm getting a little too wild. Which time is left? I wish it would show that on my main screen. .23:23. Okay, about midway through. Only midway. Oh, I bogged this thing down. Dang, let's get back up to Cyrus.
The gap to Reno behind is increasing. It's now 0.8.
I'm like
All right,
also
Robert,
losing
you've used
concentration.
half your fuel.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, what are we at here? Can I have the time? Without having to switch through all these freaking menus? .22:02. So we're not. All right. Interesting. Ugh. Alright, this straightaway, I need to make an adjustment here. I forgot to turn on all teams. Of course. Alright, let's get back in it. I've been
see how
thinking
wide
about
you can make this
fuel.
thing.
I've been thinking about things that don't matter. Looking over at this menu. Trying to catch back up to Clayton here. We have the pace to battle. I have to think somehow some of these guys are saving fuel enough that they're gonna still be fast and still have enough fuel. Whether it's the whole clutch thing because I don't got a clutch or what, I don't know. But eventually we'll see stops. We're about midway, so.
The gap in front has increased
Forgot
to
the downshift.
2.8. That lap was a 103.
Reno got a better run on us.
Incident in turn 4. It looks like Golder.
Oh. Dang. That was dangerous. Hey, he is Got so much
Okay,
pace,
Robert,
but he keeps
relax,
spinning around.
Focus, keep it smooth.
Trying
That's
to.
20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Trying to
That's
keep it
half
smooth.
distance. We think about 14 minutes of fuel
Oh.
remaining.
Oh, both Reno and I try to get out of that turn as fast as possible. Alright, so part of the checklist for next time, I need to remember to put up the race clock on my side screen so I can look at it. Because iRacing only shows the laps
P9.
on the main screen, relative. And go right next to the hamster suckling device. Ooh, a little dirt there. Oh, dead stop. That's just wasting
There's
momentum
an
there.
incident in turn 1. It looks like it's Golder. The gap to
Oh no, he
Reno
keeps spinning
behind is
around.
now 1.2.
Oh, pit stops. Honestly, I don't know if I can tell the tires are definitely worn down at this point. That left front's screaming. But also, cold tires sounds miserable right now after being on some warms for so long. It's like still better to drive right now than it would be. At first, at least.
The gap in
Dang
front
it.
is increasing.
Oh, we got an
It's
X.
now 4.5. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Robert.
Clayton's getting away. I feel like we're battling him in the points this season, pretty much. We're pretty tight pace-wise, so need to get this going. Nice job by Rick, too. He's 13 seconds up on us in 6th, and he had to go around as well. Robletto's in the pits. We have pit stops. Come on, start racing the way I'm supposed to here. All right, leaders at pit. Which we could see mistakes from them. I mean, cold tires again, not fun. I don't know if I should get the fast repair or not. I don't know what my wing's doing. Yeah, maybe I should hit the pits. I think Reno's done so. He's going to get the jump on us. Staying out's just hurting us at this point, I think. Yeah.
6th place. You've just done a 104.1.
All right, I think we might pit next time by.
The leader, Carpenter, is pitting.
Carpenter, I think, gets a bonus point for being in the lead. Important to remember. So if we're ever up there far enough during a pit cycle, if we stay out, it might hurt us a little bit in time, but
We think P4's
get a
gone off
point.
in turn 8.
oh boy. Apply some pressure now. Here we go, boys and girls. Oh boy. He's in the pits. Hitting the pits. So are we. And getting around this quick is scary. Okay. Sure we're not speeding.
Engage limiter. Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? Where is he?
Box now.
I don't think my limiter worked.
15 minutes left.
Getting tires. Filling our fuel. Boy. Feels like forever. I don't know if tires were the right choice or not. I don't think my pit limiter engaged. Oh, I forgot.
They're all clear.
We're
Stay behind the
invisible.
line.
I could have kept going. I pulled up because I thought we weren't invisible for a second.
Car left.
Cold tires.
Hold your line.
Cold
Clear left.
tires.
Left side.
Gosh darn it.
He's still there. Clear left.
He pulled out. I would have done the same. Knowing we're both on cold tires, I could have easily slid out right into him.
I'll give you this backstretch, Kyle.
What a freaking battle with Clayton. This has been fun. I feel like we lost so much ground on that pit cycle.
Carpenter is now leading.
Come on, turn. Why don't you want to turn? Oh, did we lose Clayton? Is Clayton off the road too? I think we both did the same thing.
P11.
You're so
Gap
used to the
behind's
warm
increased
tires.
to 5.7.
It's like a freaking ice rink when you're in these things. Oh my goodness. It just did you see that on screen? It just kept going to the left. Like we were
See,
sliding sideways. Come on. Turn.
no problem.
Please. Oh my
Gap
goodness.
to Golder ahead is increasing. It's now 7.9.
I bet it's increasing. There's got to be someone who hasn't pit. I can't look over to my side screen at the moment where I can kind of see who's pit or not. There's got to be somebody who hasn't. Right? We didn't lose that much time. Or maybe there's... Alright, Rick hasn't pit yet. He's going to have to. Unless he's done some ridiculous fuel saving.
There's an incident
Oh
in
man,
turn
Clayton.
one.
He must have wrecked. I wasn't sure if he went off track and then the leaders went by, so it kind of slowed him down, but he had to hit the pits again. That stinks. Man, that was fun. I haven't had this much fun in iRacing in a very long time. Come on. Oh, what an awful turn that was. Man, we were catching right up to him. Got the leader behind us. We're going to go a lap down.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
I'll let you go into turn one there.
Car right. Clear right.
Appreciate it.
Oh, downshifted by accident.
Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Can't figure out that freaking turn, man. Man, Gary's got a freaking lead. Is Rick Evans gonna hold on to P2, somehow saving fuel? No, he's gonna have to pit. The only one that hasn't pit. No way. Gonna happen sometime soon.
The gap to Golda ahead is now 9.9. Okay, Robert, the next car is Golda.
I don't know how far the next replace car is behind me. I think about 5 seconds back, we have another lead lap car. I wonder if the tires... Should we have not changed tires? I'm interested to hear what everyone did afterwards. No, it looks like the stops were pretty close. Looking at the amount of seconds. That's what the yellow L and this amount of seconds next to them in that leader. If you didn't know what that was, that's just when they pit and how long it took. All right, Evans. He's falling back. Is he out of gas? That's what's happening. He's trying to save gas. I feel like it's a little too late if he is.
P11.
Or maybe he just had an off track because he's got really old tires. This was interesting. Learning a lot about the car. Gonna help our strategy a little bit moving forward. I think we hurt ourselves by staying out. We definitely should have just tried a little bit of undercutting. Nice job by Orndorff there. 23 seconds ahead of us right now in P8. I think he also pit a lot earlier than us too. It wasn't the pit though. He was already kicking our butt at that point. So I think we lost even more time. We got Nick. Rick's gonna have to pit, I think. And then we also have Nick, who is faster than us, but he's been making a lot of mistakes. So we'll see what we're looking at. I don't know how much time is left. I wish iRacing would just put it on the screen when it is in the lapped race. It's so annoying. 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Blue flag.
It's about time, huh? Ewing's 1.3 behind us. Kyle Cleveland in the 3rd spot for podium. John Borst, the rookie, to BRC in the P4 position. Rookie of the year, not going to be much of a battle. We have one rookie, the BRC, and he's already an established driver. I got to hang with Clayton here, see if we can pull me in his draft a little bit. Just how close we can get to some of these guys.
Ooh, good save.
The gap to Evans ahead is now 10 seconds. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. That lap was at 103.3. Car left. He's still there, clear left.
Yo, Ewing's on his way. I feel bad. It wasn't timing up right. I would have had to slow down so much to let him go on those straightaways. I was hoping we were keeping pace so well. I was hoping we were gonna get to this backstretch to let him go a little bit more cleanly, but it wasn't too bad. I don't think we held him up too much. He was probably holding off a little bit so he didn't get tangled with these 2 lap cars, but... Oh, why did I go down the second there? That wasn't good. Could have spun this thing right around. Would have lost our position. Come on, Rick. When are you going to pit here? Oh, he did. Okay. Whew. Got a splash of fuel. No, he's still out there. What the heck? Ow. I'm getting nervous. I thought we have a top 10 secure. Somehow Rick's staying out on fuel. Unless I'm reading that wrong and he did pit for fuel at some point. I don't know. I don't think so. Is he getting, like, absolutely dragged by gold? Like, to save fuel? Is it gonna be enough? Gonna be interesting. 250 left.
That's your quickest lap. Okay, Robert, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I don't understand. I know, he pit. Alright, so he just got a splash. Or no, he did pit earlier. I don't know what I was looking at then. I must have been looking at something totally incorrect. Dang it, man. I thought he didn't pit. I don't know what the heck I was seeing earlier then. I feel like a doofus. I was wrong in that, and I feel like a doofus. E11. Dang it, Nick, stop giving him draft. Oh my. We almost absolutely punted Cyrus there.
The gap to Evans ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
Dang. Thought we were going to get a top 10. It's at P11. Alright, performance not so great. We had a hot start, and then
That last lap was a 103.9.
when we got in that little bit of contact early on, I think that kind of ruffled our feathers a little bit, and we never fully recovered enough. Lost too many positions there. And that was possibly my fault. I gotta go look at it. I think I parked the bus like really bad or something. I feel like if that doesn't happen, maybe we are fighting for 8th or 9th, or maybe not 8th, maybe 9th right now, trying to stay ahead of those two. We lost about that amount of time and a bunch of positions. White flag. I'm just like driving ridiculously right now.
White flag. One more to go.
There's no need to like really go after Clayton, so I've just kind of been hanging around. If anything, I was hoping his draft would help pull us up a little bit, but I don't think I was going to catch Gold and Evans there. Not with him pulling them. This was fun though. I'm very excited for the rest of the season. Now I'm almost sad it's only 7 races.
Thank you, bud.
You're welcome.
Boom. All right, P11.
P11.
Not a
That's the end
great,
of the race.
not a great
Never
finish
mind.
for us. Not a great finish for us, but I don't know how many are still finishing.
So did no one else make the horrible mistake I did and accidentally speed on pit lane?
Oh, that's why he had to go in.
I didn't speed on pit lane, but I had an unsafe pit entry.
There's a freaking 40-second hold for speeding on pit lane. That's like taking an extra 2 pit stops.
That's what I got too. 40 seconds.
Dang, man, I was wondering what I was having so much fun with our battle, and then all of a sudden you disappeared. I thought, like, maybe you wrecked and had to go fix up or something. That stinks.
Nah, you went into the pits with me and we both exited, and whenever I exited, I got it to like 39 as I crossed the line, and it gave me the penalty.
Let's go, Carpenter. Nice job, Jerry. What a race, man.
That was a lot of fun, John.
All right, so
That was real fun, Nick. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, you had me working hard there. Sorry about that in turn 1 on the last lap. I honestly did not expect you to go that deep on.
You're good. I was just trying one last move.
So we got Carpenter, Ewing, Cleveland, Forst, Robledo, your top 5, then Essery, Underwood. Nice drive by Underwood there.
Yeah,
Orndorff,
like to know
Gold.
some good back-to-back racing there.
Evans, us, Reno, and
Yeah, it was
Cyrus.
a blast, like, back there, trying to get past you guys and racing it out, plugging it out.
Yeah, a lot of 2-wide racing and stuff. This race absolutely makes me know this was a good choice for the season. It was so much fun.
These cars are a blast to drive. They're challenging, but they're fun as hell to drive.
Oh man, my feet are tired. This thing's a pain to run through the gears.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Engage the
They're
limiter.
fun
Box in
after
for
cold
5,
tires are gone.
4,
Cold tires, no.
3, 2.
Well, I got to the part where I could
One.
row it without using the
Box
clutch,
now.
but then I realized Kyle was a second and a half faster than me, so I had to try again.
Well, you got a great start for Rookie of the Year in the BRC.
Yeah, we'll see how many of these I can make. It's going to be tricky, but I'll be here for all the ones I can be.
I think he's all set already. Oh, that was awesome. Get out of this car. All right, so yeah, Carpenter, grid 3 to first place. Ewing from 12th to 2nd. I knew he was probably sandbagging. Probably qualified back there to avoid any chaos. Essery. Also started at the rear and finished his P6. Nice. Good stuff. Getting our meeting now.
That was pretty crazy how close everybody was in time. Like I started in 5th, was sitting in 4th there for like the first couple laps and ended up losing it. And then even back there towards the back, like we were all kind of basically the same speed.
Yeah, it really made for some good battles. And it was like it was almost if you kept your car clean, you were just making up spots. Like I didn't feel that fast at the start. It was just keeping it straight, kind of helping us out. And then it went downhill from there, of course.
You know how the website you could look for leagues? I can't do that on the UI. Am I doing something wrong?
I don't think I was ever able to do anything. There's like things that is just like janky and doesn't seem to work with the UI, and you got to go to the website
You
for
don't
some of that stuff.
you don't see the My League on the side?
No, if I want to join somebody else's league and they say, "Hey, search this league,"
Oh,
and you'll find it, but it just keeps up saying, I don't know if it's an error or what does it say? It says errors were encountered searching leagues. And it says no match results.
okay. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really had to search for leagues just yet on it.
I don't think the website works anymore.
Do we have our winner
Does
here?
not.
Our winner. All right, Jared, you up for an interview real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Here we go. All right, so opening race of the BRC Moving Muscle Series. You already had some success in the B Legends. What I mean, how'd you feel out there? What it take to get the win? You started P3 on the grid. When did you take over the lead? And just run us a quick summary of your race.
I don't know exactly when I took over the lead, but Nick kind of got a really good time qualifying. And then I think he slid up in one of the corners and me and Kyle passed him. And then I was trailing Kyle about 2 seconds back, and then he had an issue and spun off of one of the corners, and that's how I got the lead. And that was it from there on. And at one point I seen Andrew was coming through the field, and he was like 6.5 seconds behind me at one point, and I was already getting nervous. That's not a big gap when Andrew's coming in second there. So I just kept with it, and these are really fun. They feel like the stock car are heavy. That fits my driving style.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling that way too. It's like a little sportier version of the stock cars, but yeah, what these things are an absolute blast. It was fun seeing everyone slide around. Well, congratulations on the win to start the season, and good luck with the rest of the championship race. We'll get the points updated after this with the bonus stuff and all that. For anyone else, was there anything to go over for the future races? I know there's probably a few hiccups to learn from here or there, or did everything pretty much run smoothly for you?
Is there not auto fuel on this?
Might not
I was
be
about to ask that
on
same
this
question.
car. It's an older car, so it might not have the option.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
per car.
didn't know that. So definitely took a full tank whenever it came in. I actually didn't take tires. Of course, it didn't matter because I sped in the end. But I actually came in and I was not going to take tires, which, by the way, I found out that's a bad idea. You definitely seem to need the tires.
Yep.
They do matter.
Yeah.
But I was going to not take the tires and just kind of like just get enough, and thought that would be way less than like the 22-second tire change or whatever it was. No, that's not the case. I filled completely back up. Took like 25 seconds.
I was wondering how I beat you off pit lane like that.
So did you go in and change your?
I changed. That's why I didn't see you lift off the ground. I was like, why am I beating him out of pit lane? He didn't even get tires changed, and I didn't see damage. But yeah, are you using the auto in iRacing itself? Because I'm using Crew Chief Auto, and I believe it worked.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
that's a
Crew
whole
Chief Auto
different
is.
thing.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Crew Chief's
Is
just
that
my
like
spotter,
some like
yeah.
mod that you do?
Yeah, it's just a program I have instead of the iRacing spotter. I have that, and he auto fuels my fuel and stuff.
Yeah, I don't have any mods, so it was baseline, and I was kind of just assuming that it had auto fuel because I figured they would have updated all the current cars with it, but never mind. So yeah, that's something good to know later on, and also now I know tires do matter on these cars whenever they're sliding around. Definitely like dropped like maybe a good half second on my time, if not more, just because I just couldn't hold those long turns.
Yep, I had to pit. I got that. I spun off. I went through the turn going under the bridge, and my rig just shifted a little bit to the left. and when I did that, like I didn't get the same input, so I went off just a hair and touched the grass and spun all the way off. But I ended up getting a meatball, so I pit super early, lap 8, and yeah, by the end of it, I had nothing left as far as pace. I was about a second and a half slower.
Yeah, it was interesting. I wasn't sure how far it was gonna go. Like, yeah, or how.
It's good though. Having tire wear and stuff is a good way to, you either go really fast the whole race and deal with the tire wear, or you try to save it and go at consistent speed the whole way. It's two different strategies. So it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. I thought it was a lot of fun in terms of the wear and stuff too. And I also just want to give a shout out to everybody too. I mean that I almost forgot it wasn't gonna be a full out lap. And then when it threw us right onto the grid, to green, I think everyone did a really good job getting through this first few turns. There's everyone two, I think we were 3 wide at one point too. So just a shout out to everybody keeping it clean. Saw a lot of people giving space and stuff, so that was good. Otherwise, I don't think I saw anything else come up.
Was Alex the only one that saw double numbers on me?
I
I
thought
don't
you
think
had
I
seen.
saw it.
I thought you were the one that was seeing double numbers on you.
No.
Because Reno saw double numbers on him, I think.
Yeah, I don't see double numbers on. Oh no, I do. I see them on you.
You want to help me fix that afterwards?
Sure. I don't remember
So
if that's a pro feature or not.
yeah, you need to have Pro to apply the paint that he made to
Yeah.
have that without the numbers. Otherwise, you have to have a paint that doesn't have the numbers on it already.
Yeah. So if anyone
you
who
want-
doesn't have pro, just let me know in a DM or something like that, and I'll send you a paint with without numbers applied, so we can just have one set.
Well, can I give my notice now?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just so I don't have to. I don't have a
Yeah.
pen with me, so I'm not gonna remember a whole list if others do. So it looks
So
like
I
Clayton
don't.
also doesn't. Yeah. Okay. So well, just if I guess if I don't send one to you, just remind me.
I'll
And,
just DM you now.
There you go. Yeah, my mind's a little floaty, work, kids, and all that stuff. So,
So whenever you give us the paint, then without the custom number, then we need to go in and make the number proper.
yeah, then
for
you
it,
just
right?
you just change it.
Yeah, whenever you
I set your
whenever you
lead
send
numbers,
it-
so whatever color you want, just
Oh, I want it to be however you had it there. So if you can send me like maybe whatever font, and I can kind of look at the colors and try to match it.
sounds good. Cool beans. Other than the numbers, everyone else good? I don't want to keep you too long.
I just want to say good selection on the cars. It was really fun.
That was a lot of fun. That was very surprising. I just bought the car today, and that was a blast.
Same. Yeah, I just got it right like to start to practice, and it was it was fun, very fun.
Nice. Yeah, I was a little nervous at first, but immediately after a few laps in, I was like, oh, this was a blast. It was a good choice.
Yeah, I got a question for Jerry. Did you let up towards the end of the race after seeing me and Gould fight it out? Did you back off?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping you would.
Yeah, I was trying there for a bit, and then I seen y'all was going at it and for position and stuff, and I was like, well, I got enough room back to Andrew. I don't think he's gonna get me now, so I just backed off.
Yeah, I saw that you have more than enough space between you and second place, and I was kind of hoping you would do that.
With Andrew, you got to have like a 10-second gap to be safe. With a couple laps to go.
He was working his way through some lap traffic back there too. Hey, Andrew, I gotta clear this up. Are you Irish or Australian?
He's neither.
Irish.
See, I told you, Rick.
Don't give me that. He's got UK listed, so I don't give me that.
I was about to say, did I get the flag wrong?
No. Rick's had this hair for a while that I'm Australian. It's been a running joke.
Oh my goodness.
Australian.
Even had the sound bite?
Yep.
I get tortured with it.
I'm also cool to continue chatting, but if anyone has to go, also you don't have to stick around if you have to head somewhere. But if you are heading out, thank you very much for coming out tonight. That was a really fun race.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun season.
This was the one track. Like I figured this was gonna be fine, so I didn't really test it. So this was the only track I didn't really have any laps in on this. So I'm excited to get to some of the others.
Cars. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good.
The car is a real bugger, I find, in an H shifter. You gotta take your time to shift them.
Yeah.
Yep. Found that the hard way.
Yeah. You can't
I'm
just toss them
like
in
14
gears.
times.
Yeah. It doesn't need a clutch on the downshift, I find, but on the upshift, you gotta shift it like a big truck. You gotta take your time.
Is that what the spins were all about?
No, it's just amateur hour on my end.
Okay.
Like I know the track really well. I just bought the car, so I'm still getting used to it.
Mm-hmm.
I actually tried drifting it around for a bit, and the thing just did not want it to happen.
There's a few turns on this track that were absolute. I hated them, and then some of them were just so much fun. Like coming onto the front stretch and just like you're kind of like angled getting onto the front stretch. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, you gotta diamond it right. It's the same thing with the little S after the first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Like entering that slow left-hander, like if you position the car right, just line it up straight. Basically, you can get a really well break in, and then hug that curb.
That little hairpin thing, I hated that. That first hairpin, yeah, I hated that thing.
Yeah,
that was my worst nightmare. All race, I was struggling on that.
Turn 2?
I think it's if you count the S's, the map I'm looking at, it's 4. But yeah, I guess I would call it 2.
2, yeah. 2 is where I got my two off tracks.
Yeah, that one was that was killing me all race.
Yeah, and then you had that one off track. I had just gotten a good pass on Bearder. Then you got that off track. You came back on and you went side by side with me, and then
I appreciated it.
Freaking followed you right through the turn. I was like, dang it!
I got a ticket the ride.
Oh, I got the speed. I'm going. I'm not waiting around.
I was talking through it. It was making me laugh.
Trying to get past you, and then Bearder took advantage of the situation. I should have just tucked behind and closed the door, but nope.
When I saw you jump to the outside there, I was like, no, don't do it, man. I'm going to take this. Yeah, that was fun. We had a really good battle going. It's a shame about the speeding penalty.
Yeah, I mean, even Reno was in there with us too.
Mm-hmm. I never had so much fun battling for P11.
I think Rick could have passed me at the end.
I was wondering what was going on there. For some reason, I had in my head that somehow Rick was like defying science and that hadn't pit yet for some reason. I don't know when he pit, but I had in my head. I don't know why
you guys pitted so freaking early. It was.
So you didn't pit early on. Okay, so I was right.
Yeah, you went right to the end pretty much.
I had 4 laps left on that tank.
Yeah, I was so confused.
Then I put 60 laps worth of gas in it because it wasn't auto fuel.
Yeah, you filled her all the way.
I saw on the relative he was right on your bumper, and I was like, is he trying to like will him to the finish, saving fuel or something? Like I didn't.
Well, he brake checked me a couple times. I'm surprised I didn't spin him.
I was calling it too. I'm like, Rick's gonna get me. Like I'm gonna be slow in this turn. Rick's definitely.
I was waiting for Rick to just punt him.
Yeah, Jerry's like, the whole time there.
I hate doing that to other people because obviously I hate that being done to me. And it doesn't make it fun, so I try to. That's why I went off to the side during some turns because he brakes quicker than I do. So
if you would have gave me the bumper, I would have been all that mad. Don't worry about it. We were racing hard. I actually didn't take tires at all. That was your advantage with you taking tires.
Well, on a league, it's not so bad, but when you're doing official races, everything matters, and I just don't like that.
Yeah, fair enough. It was hella fun though.
Oh yeah, it was a blast.
We were going at it.
It's all right. Bearder, he kind of drives like a mother with children in the back because whenever I was like behind him, every time we came up to the hard turns, he'd like flash his brake lights, like, I'm getting ready to brake. I'm getting ready to brake. Don't run me over.
there was two. I knew it was happening. And I didn't know how to get around the freaking. It was that second hairpin, like I was saying earlier, and there was one other one. They were just giving me so much trouble. I was just like, well, I also was a little. I think it was reflexive because I forget who. I must have parked the bus, like you said, in front of him. I can't remember who it was. Was it Ewing? I think we made contact. I can't remember.
Oh,
Essery?
maybe slightly.
Oh
like,
yeah. I'm
the
assuming
Xerox
it
or
was me
something?
parking the bus in front of you.
Just getting used to,
Yeah.
different corner speeds. I probably carried a little bit more speed. That wasn't anything egregious. Like I didn't think anything of it.
No. Okay. Well, after that, I was a
I
little
think I've done the
nervous.
same thing to Robledo.
So I kept like kind of creeping into the turn there. So that might also be what you were seeing there, Clayton. That's
I just
hilarious,
noticed
though.
that we were coming in, and I just see it kind of flash once or twice, and then you hit the brakes.
Yep. That's that was me. Learning to drive. I have my permit.
I must have spent 60% on the brake. The whole lap. My brake lights just lit up. So I find trail braking keeps that car really, really held down. It's not
Oh
too
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, this car, surprisingly, is a very stable car. I noticed that, like, unlike a lot of other cars that we seem to drive, this is a car that you can actually hard brake and actually still kind of turn it into turns, where a lot of the other ones, if you try, you have to like brake hard in a straight line. If you try to do anything else, you're
Thank
gonna
you,
lose
guys.
it.
I'm glad you like
But this
those
one
paint
seems
schemes.
to like really kind of handle that pretty well.
Don't tell me who won. Yeah, I think same thing. Especially once those tires get in, it's just, and they can take a little side by side door hits and stuff like that too, which is gonna be pretty good at some of the upcoming tracks, I think.
Yeah, it's a little different from the Legends where
Oh, the open
you
wheel
don't want to
stuff
touch anybody.
gets sent to the moon. I still can't wait to get back to the Legends. I had so much fun that season. I gotta redeem myself on that one.
They were fun.
But cool.
No Legends dirt, so Chris can't have fun.
Oh yeah. I put
Don't hate on dirt.
I don't know if you saw. I put champion on the back of I think it was Essery, right? That season 1 champ. Yeah. No, Ewing. Sorry. I put the champion on the back of Ewing, and then I put a title winner on the back of Essery there. It kind of blended in with your car, unfortunately, but that was a neat.
Yeah, pants look great. They're cool.
Cool. If I find time, I might still try to attempt to do broadcast style. It might be a little easier now that we all have 2 races a night, like the B Legends was. So we'll see how it goes. I'm probably gonna head off for the night. I got some work to attend to, but this was a blast. Thank you so much for the big crowd too. 13 of 14, and Mitchell only didn't show up because his computer's not working. So that's awesome. I really do appreciate it. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no problem. That was a lot of fun.
Cool beans, guys.
Thanks for setting it up.
Fun.
Yep. Have a good night, everybody.
You too.
Bye.
See you next week.
See
you tomorrow. Bye. All right. Yes. That was a blast. Sorry I didn't get to talk to you too much during that race. That was it was a handful the whole time. It was an absolute handful the whole time. But big shout out to Jerry, aka Kyle Carpenter, on the victory, first win of the season. Ewing and Cleveland getting the podiums, and then Borst hopping in, getting the P4, moving up from 8th as well. Look at Ewing going from 12th to 2nd. I meant to ask him too before I hopped out, if he stayed out of the qualifying on purpose, or if he got an incident or something. Yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And we'll be running 6 more races in this car. So if you enjoyed this race, keep an eye out that. We're going to be on here every Tuesday. Practices start at 8 p.m. Eastern. And qualifying and race at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I usually start my stream midway through practice or so we can get all setup and everything. And I'll see how much would go into doing a broadcast view of the race. Maybe we'll see that upload at some point too. I don't know. I don't want to commit to it without, attempting it, see how much time it would take. But, yep. Grayson, oh, thank you for watching, Jake. Fine. See you, Blood Out. See you, Lone Wolf. See you, Kyle. Thank you, everybody who's watching. See you, Shaffy. Thank you for watching over the chat. Yeah, next time I definitely got to remain black. Put on the checklist. Cool. That was so much fun. Very happy with how that turned out. Where do we head next week? Next week, I suppose I could put the. We have the means. Okay. Which file? Okay. Actually, I don't think I made a schedule graphic, but I did make a spotter chart as it. BRC. This. Oh. And loading in. It's huge. Oh boy. Gotta bring it down. Hit the screen. There we go. That's the spotters guide, and on the bottom right, barely see. That's the season. And basically it says Watkins Glen is up next. Lime Rock is on the 13th of February. Then we have VIR, Virginia International Raceway, I think it's called. I forget, actually. We're doing the full course. That's a long one. Then we have Daytona Road Course, which is going to be under the lights. Gateway Road Course, which is an oval and infield road course as well, and that's will be under the lights. And then we end at Sebring International Club Circuit. So that's going to be a short version of Sebring, and that's actually where I originally raced the Clio against the AI, and that's where the spark for this series came up, racing under the lights kind of thing. So yeah, this one finished in the daytime. Watkins Glen is going to be pitch black by the end of the race. Should have given them a heads up in that meeting about that too. I'll put in announcements to remind them. So the next one's going to be pretty interesting. See how that goes. Thank you, everybody. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll, if not tomorrow, we'll see you Thursday for the start of the FCRS. I kind of forgot the acronym there. FCRS, formerly known as the OCRP iRacing League. Name change season. Be in the Cup cars for that. So I'll see you then. Hope you have a good night, and I appreciate you. Put the members up on the screen there. Thank you so much to all the members. Got a bunch of gifteds ahead of this this graphic, so we got a pretty good list going on. Bye-bye. So long. Cheers. I'll see you next time. Suppose I could. Let me see if anyone's streaming. I always forget. Tell everyone to leave, and I'm like, hey, who we got? Who we got streaming? I don't see anyone I know, really. Alright. That's that. Now I'm gone. Goodbye. So long. See you. Till next time. Oh, I also should have put a spoiler alert earlier for Lone Wolf. I think I spoiled the race for him. showing the results earlier. Oopsies. Not bad. Alright, now I'm gone. Alright, go back.